greetings. It is I, and welcome to my nocturnal stream. And this time around, I wanted to discuss something that I have asked in the past to a few people, but I can't say that I have gotten a satisfactory answer. So I'm going to express this entirely from my perception. And that is, why do we discuss fiction? Well, the reason I ask this is because there's people out there who, for some reason, take a work of fiction way too seriously to the point that you're debating each other and you debate as if this is going to solve the world's problems or something like that. So I'm just saying, if you were to put the same amount of passion that you put into these debates, maybe, just maybe, we could accomplish a thing or two in society. But reasons. So, from my perspective, I don't care about fiction enough to be debating it. So, you guys may or may not know, but I'm a big fan of the Dragon Ball franchise. And of course, ever since I was a kid, there's been the discussion of who's the better Saiyan, who's stronger, who's the worst villain, who's the strongest, this and that, or how many, I don't know, Kamehameha blasts would it take to tow up a planet or some crazy junk like that. And then there's also a channel that I used to enjoy back in the day. It's called Game Theory. I'm sure any gaming people out there have stumbled upon this, but I thought that it was pretty neat the way that Matt would discuss theories about video games because it's fun to speculate, and I will not deny that I myself had questions about that. But see, discussing it from that point of view doesn't really bother me because I understand his point. The guy is passionate about math and he's trying to implement it into a fictional world. So it's like you're creating a fictional world within a fictional world using real life elements. That's pretty exciting and pretty interesting. But when we have kids literally losing sleep and even verbally abusing their friends, trying to debate who's better than what or the outcome of a fictional world, I just think you people simply need to get a life urgently because that stuff is just not important. It's a waste of time. So, how can I possibly take it seriously to be discussing it and being expecting to have a winner on this discussion? I can be just as wrong as you are, but you're trying to make it sound like there is a right or wrong answer here. If the author doesn't indicate anything, then let it be because maybe the author himself hasn't even considered what he wants for the outcome to be. And remember that this is nothing historical, it's nothing factual, which means that at any given time, the director can say, "Oh, I do not like that. So let me erase that and change it for this, or let me hook this character up with this and that." And how many times do we create theories and we end up being terribly wrong? So I don't mean to sound like I want to spoil people's fun. You can enjoy fiction as much as you'd like to. I personally like a few works, but you guys know that as an analytical and logical person, I will always have an inclination for nonfiction stuff. So debate me all that you want on nonfiction stuff, but on fiction stuff, you simply cannot expect for me to act like I care because I don't. And let me see what my boy has been saying in the comments. I was just about to ask you to do a video on religious and other ish. No lie, it's been on my mind the last hour. I just got a break from checking equipment batteries. Oh, and Vegeta is the best. Good answer. I didn't even ask y'all for who is your favorite character, but since you provided the answer, that's excellent. That is the right answer, period. Science is life, all for math and natural sciences is all that matters besides food and ish. Sandwiches do agree with you. People always creating theories when others control the outcome. Exactly. If this were something that affects us in our lives, then sure, let's debate it. But something that at any time someone can just edit that out or something, please. I got better stuff to do with my time. Yeah, Piccolo is actually pretty dope. I'm not going to lie. When I was a kid, he wasn't really my favorite character. Um, but now that I've gotten older and I look back at him, his role is so indispensable that, you know, I'm just glad that he's there and he's the way he is because he's quite a unique character when I think about it. So, anyways, Um, when it comes to the religion, the religious video, trust me, it takes me a while to be in the mindset for it. But I have not forgotten. It's just that if I'm going to talk about it, whether it's just an opinion on how it affects or doesn't affect me, or I just like to be informed before I stand here, or in this case, lay down and start talking about it. And since religion is something that I like to respect, I just don't want to start talking and be wrong about something. But at the same time, I could simply express my opinion and thoughts and feelings as of right now, and then in the future, as I come across information and learn a thing or two, create an update video. But meh reasons. Additionally, there's also this video that I stumbled upon today of a guy having an opinion about a certain group of people in the United States, and I strongly contemplated creating a reply video. Have never really done those before that I can recall, but I said, you know what, I will not get involved. Besides, someone already debated him, someone relevant, someone belonging to the group affected. So, although I have a thing or two that I could also add to the salad, I'm just not interested. Like politics, I like to stay away from them unless I really feel the burn in my stomach, and it's not the Bernie Sanders kind, in case you are wondering. I have been following the guy doing the theories on comics, so when Piccolo is father of the year, Goku ain't ish. You know, as a child, at some point, I actually detested Goku because I feel like he was just too overrated. It's like, oh yeah, he's the best, he's the hero, da 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 da. But tell me something. When, just when, has Goku won a battle all by himself without anybody intervening? And I am talking about threatening enemies. I'll wait. Well, it doesn't have to be religious stuff. This topic still pertains to what I am talking about. You should do the reply video. I will get involved. Hmm, well, I'll consider it. Your encouragement sort of inspires me, but like I said, I try to keep the channel like if it's something that I'm really, really passionate about, then I'll discuss it. Say a video that turned political, and I didn't even mean for it to turn political, but that was me being naive as a beginning YouTuber, was the one about Serena. Like, I was just trying to keep that video revolving around a relationship discussion because you know that I just love to talk about relationships, but inevitably it became political. So I had to eventually create a separate video in which I get into the race topic. And while I can say that it was pretty successful, for I learned a lot, it's not something that I particularly enjoy. But, anyways, like I said, your opinion matters. I didn't say it like that, but I do listen to what you guys say, and you guys inspire me. So, you saying that definitely triggers a thing or two. So, don't be surprised if you end up seeing an unexpected video. And yeah, but for now, I'm going to stay out of it. It's like I'm not going to show up to a party that I am not invited to. After January 31st, I will start posting videos. I have been slacking for a long time. And Goku was good in Dragon Ball. He is the scapegoat. I mean, the story is about the Goku, but meh. You know, I skipped Dragon Ball because I just could not watch those cartoons. I was kind of shitting on the quality of it. So I really could not sit through all of it. And for me, it just moved a little too slowly for my liking. And something about Kid Goku. I guess if I would have started with Dragon Ball and then progressed into DBZ, I might have tolerated it better. But I do hear more people say that they love Dragon Ball more than not, so I just need to arm myself with the patience to keep watching it. I only watched it up until I remember it was an episode at around nighttime and Bulma was in it. I think it's like the episode after Goku met Bulma, something like that. So I would have to start over because this was some 5, 6 years ago that I watched this, so I don't remember jack shit. So, anyways, but yeah, I'll strongly consider that. You have to think it was made in the 80s and 90s. Exactly. So sometimes for me to dig something that has aged to some extent can be quite challenging, but I mean, I love me some 70s music, so I don't see how I cannot get involved with a cartoon or anime, I should say, that, I've been watching since forever. And is also canon, which means although it is a waste of time because it's just entertainment. Within the waste of time of fiction, I would be wasting time that I have invested into watching this if I just completely ignored the origin story. So I guess I can visualize it like that and just get it over with and watch it. If I sat through GT, which turned out to be not canon, why should I not give Dragon Ball the importance it quote unquote deserves? I just watched Cowboy. I can't see that I don't have glasses on. The other night, which is another fave, I can't stand GT. See, the biggest issue I had with GT was that I just completely abhorred Baby. And there was something annoying happening before the baby stuff happened. I know that Trunks and Goku and Pan went on the spaceship or something looking for, I think they were looking for the Dragon Balls. But I just did not like that little girl. She was annoying. And it is my understanding that she is meant to be annoying, but please just the fact that Goku is a kid and then he's the same age as his granddaughter now, physically, but mentally, he's supposed to be older. I don't know. It was too messy for me. I just could not. dig the fact that I need to think of Goku as older than this girl, although they're both kids. It's just crazy to me. So, had Goku been an adult, I would have probably enjoyed it. Let's say, let Goku be a child for like 20 episodes and then somehow get him back to being an adult and not just for the 5 minutes he was Super Saiyan 4. You know, so maybe I'm just salty over that or just flat out intolerant. But yeah, GT, I can't say that I have a lot of elements of it that I enjoyed that I just miss. Um, I felt like the transitioning into Super Saiyan 4 was kind of unique, I guess. I would never expect that you can regrow a tail on a Saiyan somehow. And I just like how the Super Saiyan 4 form looks. Like the red fur over the skin type of deal. You know, because Saiyans are apes to some extent. So it's cool to see that they can transform into something apish, but not quite go bananas to the scale that they go to when they look at the moon. Because I always wondered, why can science not be normal at nighttime or something when the moon is present? So it's cool to see a form that is more controllable. Like you have some kind of ape form, but you're not ape shit over it. See what I mean? So, anyways, and here we are. The intention of this video was for me to just crap on why we should not discuss fiction, I guess, but here I am discussing it. But, anyways, I'm enjoying it. But I guess that's the reason people discuss fiction because it's enjoyable. I get that, but what I don't get is why people take it so seriously. That is what I cannot roll with. Like at any time, I can say, I'm bored with this conversation. Let's move on to something else. You cannot get mad at me for saying that I want to stop talking about something fictional to move on to something important and political, like the stuff that's going down with our current administration. I think that's important because it affects everybody. Anyways, I think people are more attached to illusions. I had so many people block me because I don't watch the show. Like Power. Really? You get blocked over that? Blocking someone? That is just crazy to me. Well, honestly, I don't have much more to say, and although I don't have to really wake up terribly early, uh, I do have a long shift again. It's pretty much the repetition of Saturday. Blocking is childish. I agree. For me, I only block the folks who have the potential of poisoning my, say, my comment section. So anybody who says anything that I classify as offensive, I do not think about it twice and I just push that button and hopefully the problem goes away permanently. But I am aware that this person can have more than one email. More than one email means more than one account. I'll just have to do like those annoying numbers that somehow call my damn phone and just block them. So, anyways, am I still watching anime? The only thing I watch is every Saturday I watch Dragon Ball Super whenever it comes on because it has a nasty habit of skipping some Saturdays. But yeah, I'm pretty hooked to Super. Something about it just rubs me the right way. So, but other than that, I really don't care for anime. I wasted so much time as a younger person playing video games, watching cartoons, watching anime, watching just a lot of bullshit. I'm just done with that. And that's why this channel exists. Anyways, I'm gonna bail now. Bye.